Hello everyone, I'm Eric from the Arena Breakout Infinite team. Welcome to Arena Breakout Infinite Season 6, White Knights. This season, we're introducing a brand new PvE mode, Hostile Sector. We will also bring more extreme and dangerous battlefield environmental changes across different maps. At the same time, Season 6 will introduce a brand new mastery system, new event modes, new weapons, and new tactical items. We will also optimize the trophy room, character customization, raid settlement, and the overall combat experience. Next, let's take a look at the major updates coming in Season 6. Hostile Sector. Since last season, we've received a lot of feedback regarding PvE content, and many players have mentioned that they hope to have a more challenging mode that doesn't solely rely on PvP combat. So, in White Knights, we're bringing you a brand new cruel AI mode. Hostile Sector will be available on 3 maps: Farm, Northridge, and TV Station. Farm and Northridge will be strictly PvE. Operators can choose to enter the area with other players to gather supplies together and cooperate to complete urgent missions. Operators cannot deal damage to each other. Alternatively, you can submit a special ticket for the right to go solo, venturing deep into the raid alone, focusing on fighting AI enemies, and keeping all the supplies on the map for yourself. The TV Station map is similar to the traditional mode. Operators will still encounter other operators in the raid, but the AI enemies will be stronger, and the number of enemy operators will be reduced. The rewards will also be much more generous compared to Farm and Northridge. Operators only need to submit a ticket or cone to enter Hostile Sector. In Hostile Sector, the behavior, equipment, and stats of regular AI enemies will be stronger. The map will also feature 4 types of special enemies: shotgunners, snipers, grenadiers, and fumigators. In addition, there's a chance for a boss rally to spawn on a Hostile Sector map, and the boss squad's strength will be higher than in normal mode. Due to the ceasefire agreement, Farm and Northridge have become unclaimed gray areas. This means that operators will no longer arrive at the battlefield at precise times. Therefore, in Hostile Sector, operators will inevitably encounter extreme weather conditions. In Northridge, operators might arrive on the battlefield during a blizzard and stumble upon the boss's secret gathering. Meanwhile, in the Farm area, Hecate is also planning a raid on the motel during a heavy rainstorm. Additionally, operators might arrive at Northridge and Farm at night, so please prepare lighting equipment in advance. The new weather won't just affect how operators experience the raid, it will also change route choices and combat pacing. We hope you can truly feel the weather's impact on the battlefield, instead of just seeing it as a background effect. For event modes, we've also prepared a brand new mode this season, Supplies Drops. This mode takes place on the airport map, where 4 teams will compete against each other. You don't have to worry about storage or equipment costs. Just enter the raid, pick your loadout, and start fighting. In this mode, we want the core experience to focus on competition, gathering, and accumulating profits. During the raid, operators must continuously gather supplies and deposit them into the crate. Only supplies that are successfully deposited into the crate will count towards your final profits. Supplies deposited into your personal crate can be brought out of the raid, while supplies deposited into the squad crate will be converted into Cohen and split equally among squad members. Additionally, the higher the squad's total profit ranking, the higher the multiplier you'll get during settlement. Final rewards will be calculated based on the team's earned profits and distributed via mail after the raid ends. Even if you are eliminated during the raid, you won't be out for good. You'll rejoin the fight after a countdown. Supplies Drops is settled once the raid timer ends. If you quit the raid early, you won't receive the final rewards. Additionally, the raid features special mechanics like airdrops, raid-wide broadcasts for high-value supplies, and dog tag draws. These mechanics keep the battlefield dynamic, creating more opportunities for comebacks and fierce competition among teams. Warlord Tournament Phase 2. In Warlord Tournament Phase 2, we've added a mechanic where you gain rank levels through kills. The operator with the most kills in a single raid can earn extra rank levels, but kills won't affect the corresponding team's points and ranking. The final extraction value remains the core metric for team rankings. You'll also be able to check the team panel at any time during the raid. We'll also appropriately blur the ID information of enemy players. This makes reading information more intuitive and provides more room for team decision-making. We hope Warlord Tournament Phase 2 not only tests your resource management skills, but also highlights teamwork, combat execution, and the ability to make on-the-spot judgments. Mastery System. Another major update this season is the Mastery System. Simply put, Mastery can be understood as a brand new talent progression system. Operators will unlock the Mastery system at level 12. Once unlocked, you'll receive 6 Mastery points by default. You'll continue to earn extra Mastery points at level 19 and 26. Players can use these points to upgrade different masteries and gain their corresponding effects. Mastery allows for free point allocation and reset without penalty. You can choose a path based on your playstyle or reset it at any time. All points will be fully refunded. In the current version, Mastery is divided into 3 branches: Combat, Survival, and Support. The Combat branch heavily impacts your shooting and battle performance. The Survival branch focuses more on taking damage, reviving, and margin for error. The Support branch covers carrying capacity, searching, stimulant effects, and more. Each branch has 6 masteries, and each mastery can be upgraded up to level 3. Masteries and mastery points carry over across seasons, and will take effect in all modes except Arena mode and Imposter mode. We hope this system helps players develop a clearer personal style. You can lean toward head-on firefights or prioritize surviving and extracting. Alternatively, you can focus on team support and resource management. It won't replace equipment or skill, but it will make your character's progression path clearer. New weapons, accessories, and ammo. Next up is the new weapon and equipment. Season 6 will introduce the Banshee submachine gun and the T-88 marksman rifle. We're also adding new ammo, including the .45 APWC, 12 by 70 mm Dragon's Breath, and 5.56 by 45 mm 855A2, alongside more accessories for existing weapons. We hope this content gives everyone more choices for modifications and combat. New tactical items. As for tactical items, we're adding 2 new ones this season. First is the experimental shock grenade. This is a disruptive throwable that applies a brief paralysis effect to targets within its radius, restricting ADS, sprint, and certain interactions. Its main use is disrupting your opponent's rhythm. Whether it's pushing a building, forcing a hold, or interrupting healing, it can serve a unique purpose. The other new item is the Y40 Experimental Ultra Strength Treatment. Once used, it removes injurious debuffs like bleed, poison, and burn. It also heals injuries and restores all your HP. However, this comes at a cost. A portion of your character's max HP will be permanently deducted for the current raid. Therefore, knowing when to use it will test an operator's grasp of the raid's overall pacing. New collectibles. New collectibles are also coming. The Sea of Stars series of red drops will arrive in Season 6. The newly added red drops are Voice of Civilization, Amber Heart of Heaven, Photoelectric Model, Clay Tablet of Destiny, and Star of Kimona. They come from different eras, but they all point in the same direction. Clay tablets record the stars. Vinyl records capture time. Meteorites traverse the long night, and light and shadows sketch the unknown. From the moment you look up at the night sky, you're already wandering off the path home, with the stars forever hanging ahead. Map adjustments. Next, let's talk about the adjustments to the airport map. The overall layout of the airport map won't have major changes, but we've optimized the cover, environment, and some structures in the outer areas to make routing and combat spaces more reasonable. The switch activation time in the control tower will also be reduced from 180 seconds to 90 seconds after the raid begins. Also, some biscuit tins from the outer areas will be moved inside the control tower. This change will concentrate the resources and combat value of the control tower, making early to mid-game decisions around it much clearer. Balance adjustments. As for weapon balance, we've also noticed the community's feedback regarding the 191 weapon family. In Season 6, we'll appropriately reduce the firing power of the 191 family and increase its recoil once again. We hope to reasonably limit the overall strength of the 191 family without completely ruining its usage experience. We'll also continue to monitor weapon performance alongside community feedback and live combat data to constantly optimize the overall weapon ecosystem. We hope these tweaks will give more weapons a fair chance to shine. For combat experience, Season 6 will optimize aiming and the peak system, making visual performance, intel gathering, and exposure more reasonable. We've also adjusted the rules regarding red ammo and cases. Starting in Season 6, red ammo can no longer be placed inside cases. Better performance means taking on the corresponding risks. Next is an important rule adjustment. Starting in Season 6, Accessories can no longer be brought into raids individually via chest rigs or backpacks. This change is mainly to prevent high-value accessories from bypassing bring-in restrictions, making the rules clearer and standardizing equipment expectations across different modes. Settlement and Trophy Room Optimization. In terms of system experience, Season 6 will also bring a series of optimizations. After a raid ends, the system will generate a raid evaluation based on your performance. Once the asynchronous settlement feature goes live, you'll also be able to check the final extraction value of your raid in your raid history. Moreover, the death report will be further improved. Operators can check the equipment worn by the enemy who eliminated them on the settlement screen, making it easier to review the entire combat scenario. Additionally, in Forbidden Zone raids and the Warlord tournament mode, operators will carry an exclusive dog tag, the Battle-Forged Dog Tag. The Battle-Forged Dog Tag has a unique style that differentiates it from normal dog tags, and it boasts a higher item value as well. For operators who enjoy high-risk engagements and highly rewarding challenges, it will become a new loot target. In the trophy room, we're adding a career record feature. Operators can review their progression records, past evaluations, and display memorable raid results. Furthermore, this season will introduce a universal glove switching feature. You can freely equip any glove skins you own, and they will automatically adapt to the corresponding look when switching your character's gender. We hope these updates make it easier for everyone to review their progression and enjoy a richer customization experience. That covers the other major updates and optimizations in Season 6, White Knights. Thanks to all operators for your ongoing support. See you in Kimona's White Knights.